Alright, this is my second Starkiller, 2 of 2. It's based off of a single picture that I've seen, and it's the only picture that I have seen that used actual Graflex parts. So, what better way to mimic Graflex parts than to actually use Graflex parts? So I chopped the head off of one and actually used that. So I get the red button and the S-curve, bunny ears, glass eye. Parts came from a whole bunch of different places, but the head itself comes from actual Graflex. The picture itself shows the giant crystal chamber, which looks like a cutaway, so I took that to mean that in real life, quote-unquote real life, they would be covered up. So what I did is I basically just made the saber around it, but with the ability to uncover it and still reveal the crystal chamber. Additionally, it showed in the back what could possibly be interpreted as a diadium power cell from those old visual dictionary diagrams of like the old Luke A&H saber that was cut in half, and so you can see all the guts and whatnot. But obviously, it took some very specific cues from that also. Again, those are things that I tried to incorporate in this one. So it's got Crystal Focus version 5, and the first door is that one, so that you can see the LED optics. That's some brass rod with fiber optics coming out of it, and the fiber optics, the brass tube right there in the middle, it's pulling light from the main LED, which is this whole open thing right there. The rest of the crystal chamber is back behind the door there. Again, some interpretive decisions, like the picture itself showed what I would interpret to be like beams coming from the crystal, but in order to visually represent that, first of all, I kept the LED wires, those big red wires back there, to sort of represent that, and also there's some more fiber optics coming from another brass tube, if you can see it in there, that's going directly into the crystal itself, and then the fiber optics are fed through the brass tube into the crystal itself. And I've tried this a couple of times, and unfortunately you just can't see it very well, but you can see a little bit of it, and what you're looking for is like some twinkling of the main LED inside the crystal itself. Yeah, not the best view, seeing as how they're both red LEDs, but in real life it looks really cool. I tried to match up the layout of the crystal chamber itself to match the diagram, and again, the bottom half is pretty close. The top half with the LED chamber and stuff didn't quite match up, so again, creative liberty. And the speaker itself, if you notice that it was quieter when it was open like this, but the speaker itself is behind here, and it actually gets covered up when you open it. The back side, this was an EL blade holder, sync tube blade holder that I don't think I'd ever use, but I had one, and I said, hey, great, let's use it. Recharge port is right here, and there's the diadium power cell in there. Again, when you close it up, it gets pushed into the pommel, but otherwise it's there, and now have a visual representation of it in there, and it matches the diagram also. To lock it closed, once it's actually closed, tighten down the what are those things called? Set screws? Yes, set screws. You tighten down the set screws, which hold on to little grooves inside on the side of the power cell, so that it doesn't go anywhere. And even as it is like that, it still looks kind of cool. And I specifically made the prettiness in there so that you could still turn it on and have some coolness going on while it was technically closed. So cool. It's really, really, really bright. Graphics head. Took some creative liberties. The blade set screw is right here, or the blade retention screw. This gets closed up so that it's closed off entirely. And yeah, that's my second Starkiller. Hope you like it.